Hey guys, BW here. We're back out in the garage. I wanted to start rehanging that exhaust I showed you guys in the last video. Just give you a quick rundown of what we want to do here. Let me bring you over, bring the flashlight. I showed you guys this yesterday's video, but anybody who didn't catch it, just so you guys know what we're doing. Our original exhaust went around the tire and dumped out behind, and maybe I go back to that at some point. But for right now, I just want to get it hung better because I ended up using the same hanger, and you can see it's on a crappy angle, and it's just barely supporting the thing, and it's like everything keeps coming loose. So we want to make a change. We're going to put a hanger off the frame and come out and come straight down and grab it real nice right here. I also think if I end up, I might want to weld the pipe to the mufflers, and that way I'll just bolt the hanger on so I could unbolt it here, and at the collector up there I could just unbolt it and take it out as one side pipe. If that makes sense. The one thing I got to watch is the muffler. The muffler is stainless steel, and the 3-inch exhaust pipe is carbon steel. So I think I have some 309 wire in there on the TIG unit. So if we do weld that together and get rid of these clamps, then we'll use 309 to seam weld this on both sides. And you see where it's like, see how it's coming loose, I think. So I don't like it, and we're going to make a change. All right, so I got a couple different materials to choose from, and I'll show you guys what I got. I was going to run down, but I just feel like I'm going to use what we have in the shop. I have this 1x tube right here I could use, but if I use that, I can really only have one bolt, unless I guess I could add something on to catch 2 bolts. I kind of like that because it's smaller and I can go towards the top of the frame. And I also have this 1x2, and I really like it because see how nice that fits on there, but it's down a little bit further. So I don't know, I mean, I think I want to cut a piece of this out 6 inches, and I think 6 inches. Let's take a measurement real quick and decide. I had a measuring tape right there. I meant to bring that with us when we were over here. See how far over I want to come, because I'm gonna, if I do weld these pipes together, I might take this clamp and cut it and then weld it to that hanger, trim the hanger to size so that it kind of, and then weld it to that, and then that way it has a nice, you know, shape to it. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I don't know, my brain goes 100 miles an hour sometimes. So yeah, I think yeah, what do you guys think about 5 inches? Yeah, about 5. I think about 5 inches. If we put the hanger on the end, and then, you know, have it bend around, but instead of bending it around, use this horseshoe. Sorry, I guess I should have been checking that camera angle. All right, let me set up and let's cut this metal. Alright guys, I don't know what keeps happening. I guess I keep fat fingering the back of the camera, and I hit time lapse twice. So I cut the beam. I'll come over and show you, and it's too long, and we made a mark, so we're going to cut it again. But I'm going to try to show you this, and hopefully I don't fat finger the camera again, or I'll have to try this again. I don't know what I keep hitting the back of the screen. I didn't know that it could change modes while you're taping, but apparently it can. All right, so when I put the beam up there that we cut right here, and then I brought this piece over, show you what's going on here. If that beam was welded on there, and I had this right about there, you'd have all that extra beam hanging out, and I kind of want to keep it nice and neat. So we want to mark it. Let me come over here a little bit on this side, I think would be better. All right, there you go. And we want to be right about there. And it looks like if I go right there, I might have to remark that, but it looks like if I go about a ½ inch, I'm going to go a ½ inch on the other side of that line. And that way I don't have a bunch of beam hanging out. All right, so let's recut this and cap the end so it looks nice and neat. Looks like the mosquitoes are starting to come out. That ain't never a good thing. Piece of scrap. I got this flat bar here, and like I said, is it absolutely necessary to do this? No, but I have it, and I like the stuff to look nice and neat. So there we go. It would look a lot nicer with a cap on the end. So that's what we're going to do. A couple extra minutes to make a job look a lot nicer is worth its weight to me. Probably get the bandsaw out because the cuts are a little crooked, but my neighbor gave me his bandsaw a while ago. I guess I should try to use it. It's a little crooked, but I think I can live with that. Tack weld that up and then weld her up. I think that's going to be right about where we want to be. That's the one thing I would have liked to have is a digital gauge so you could see, so you can follow. I try to follow what the machine suggests. It's always pretty gosh darn close. At least it always works out. Some people like to burn hotter, some people whatever. I ain't some people. Alright. Let's see what we got here. you guys can see, all we do is cap it off. Welds are okay. Let me sand them so they look real nice. Alright. Get that out of the way. That's pretty gosh darn nice. You know, we're not looking for super duper, just nice and clean looking. It's going to get painted black, and it's just a muffler hanger, but like I said, it looks finished now. It doesn't look like it was just stuck on there. Well, we haven't stuck it on anywhere yet, but you get me. Now, what I want to do, I know I want to be out close to the end. I just want to make sure that are going to be good, and I think I can adjust the rod for whatever little bit it's going to be. You know, it could almost touch. So if I bring this right up to the end and back just an eighth, just so it's not all the way at the end, I think that's going to be fine. And we'll drill those 2 holes in that piece of material. Right. It is a little warm, but we'll be all right. My drill. I know I was using it the other day. There it is. That's right where I left it. I was using it the other day when we were drilling out those plug weld holes on this rocker over here on the Nova. And trust me guys, we're gonna get right back to that Nova in no time. But we needed a day or so to do something else. And plus I really don't want this muffler, I want it, exhaust. I like this exhaust to be a little better than it was before I'm riding this gasser all over the place. Boy, this table, see what I mean? You can't really push real hard, it starts to tilt. There you go. All my benches are used up right now. Let's get we have everything's get something a little sharper. You can see all my bench space is just, I don't have any right now, and it's my own fault. You know, I guess I could take those quarters over to the shed and stick those in the shed, because now we have some room. I got that second shed put up where I can have the lawn equipment put in, so I don't have to worry about that. Bit. I probably should just use a regular bit, but this thing's about had it anyway. I just drilled some holes. Let me turn the camera around right here. I'm just gonna get into my junk drawer. I don't know if I have any bolts. I think I do. All right, guys. I dug through my drawer over there in my bag of tricks, and man, I got next to no hardware left. I have these long bolts left. That was like miscellaneous bolts. I remember when I was putting the body mounts on, I got a bunch of different lengths. So I have a bunch of this, and I have some nylocks and washers. So what I'm thinking is I got it kind of like evened up where I know I'll have enough to catch the whole nylock and not much more. So I think we'll just cut these bolts off and weld them on that side right there, and then we'll have, you know, permanent where we don't even need a hold back. We'll just, you know, one side to do it. So that's how we're gonna do it, because that's what I have. Use what you got. Save a buck. It's gonna look nice. Like I say, nobody I don't know who's ever gonna look under there at my muffler clamps or my exhaust pipe hangers and all that stuff. But if they do, I want them to say, boy, that's nice, that's neat. You know, we'll try. So that's why we always try. You guys can see, I'm sorry, I stand right in front of the camera sometimes. I apologize. Looking for the best angle to show you guys, and sometimes I'm the guy that blocks it, you know. But I'm just gonna cut these bolts and then we'll weld them on real quick. Then we're gonna be ready to locate that exhaust pipe. Alright, there you go. Let's see. Wheel got messed up. Chunk of it, or maybe I want to change it. I don't know. You gotta be careful with these things. That's why I always run the guard. See, a lot of them guys don't run guards. Oh, I remember in the service, man, one of the guys in the 26 Alpha, they were the pipe welders. He caught his cheek caught half a disc. It wasn't pretty. But, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Goofed up there. Like that's pretty good. I think we can go with that. I'm not building an army knife or a clock. We're not clock makers. That's for sure. This should work out. You know, this 23 wire, when you start getting into the heavier metals, doesn't like it. There it goes, it came off. That's when it wants you to switch to 030. I don't know. It isn't the prettiest stuff, but kind of ugly. That's kind of fugly. Catch this down here. Alright, that's on there. We'll clean that up. Woo. And you guys see my safety glasses? We look for those all the time. Clean this up a little bit. Alright, that's pretty darn good. We'll cool this sucker off. I'm gonna get them spatter off of there. We'll cool this off and bolt the piece on there. Go over and see if we can get it into the car. This just makes it nice, so you don't even need a hold back. See, it's a little tight with the nylock, but they won't vibrate loose. Self-locking nuts are there. There you go. Just enough to clear the plastic of the nylon, and it won't back out. And you got a nice set of washers. We could probably even take the washers off if we want, but we don't need to. All right, let's see how this looks underneath the car. Let's see if we can just bring the camera. Hopefully, I'm gonna tell you guys, I gotta be careful I don't hit that what's it called, time lapse. I did that twice. I lost a nice hunk of footage. But I'm trying to do this straight through without giving you guys a bunch of edits. But you know, when I'm trying to film at the same time, let me see. When I'm trying to film at the same time as working, it's kind of rough. So I try to find the best angle for you guys that I can. All right, let's see here. All right, so there it is, right there, and it's right against the pipe. And I mean, that's really gonna be nice, especially if I put it like right there. That's gonna work out perfectly. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to break this thing loose, the exhaust loose, and cut it and slide it back to where we want it. And then we're going to have to get a jack stand or something and put that to hold this up. Yeah, see, I'm going to run out of daylight. See, look at that, guys. Look how loose that gets whenever it, because this stupid angle, it's not holding anything, and it's going to be so much better. I want to weld these exhausts too. So I want to take the whole exhaust off at the header pipe and everything, and I want to weld this, and we'll tack it all in the car so it's all perfect. Then we'll unbolt everything and bring it out. It's going to be perfect. All right, guys. Well, I made a decision. The only thing I can reasonably do is get this, at least get this in tonight. And I don't want to take the exhaust apart till I know I have enough time to put it back together, because I got to put the car away, and I don't want to run it with one side exhausting and the other side not. I don't think it'll hurt anything, but I don't want to take that chance. So I'm just going to mark this where I think it's going to go. Clean it off. Get that welded on there. That's all. Can I get this behind there? Oh yeah. Alright, take a look at this. Let's go. Make sure I can get a good clean weld on both sides. Like a little more clean up there in that corner. Alright, I think that might do it for us. Yeah. Yeah, get it up towards the top there. I guess be all right. I get too nutty here. Oh wow, didn't get it. Try that again. Can't really see. I guess I should put my welding shield on, but I'm trying just to make a tack real quick. Kind of big. Don't like that. There's not a lot of choices here. No. I might have to bring the welder down here a little further. Okay, well, let's try that again. That wasn't no fun. I actually moved the welder a couple inches down, so hopefully that gives me a little more lead. I put a new contact tube on there. That's my fault, I guess. Trying to make this work. All right. That's something on there. That's not bad. Get that to go up just a hair. That would be a little better for me. There we go. Just a wee bit pointing down. Push that right there. Get a tack at the top, I'd be golden. Didn't catch the frame real good. Guess point. There's a little gap there. There you go, that's all right. I'm really happy with that. Let's see here. I almost think I should have faced it the other way, but that's all right. Probably. You know what? I would like to have that. Let me break that off. Hang on a minute. I think I can't really put it the other way. I'd have to flip the whole thing. I guess I could unbolt it and flip it around the other way. Put the bolts on this side. That's all right. I like it right where it's at. Easy enough to get to. That's kind of ugly, man. That's alright. Oh. I'm going upside down. I'm gonna be laying. You guys gotta understand, I'm on like a 22-degree angle. But it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. Turn this on. I don't think that's lighting off real. Alright, let me take a look at that. It's real good, except right there at the top I gotta put a little bit more, I guess. I couldn't really get my gun in there. Let's see if I can do better. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, for a muffler clamp, it's gonna be just fine. You guys take a look at it. It's not my greatest welding. Just let me take a look at the. I'm laying upside down doing this, so let me see if I can get. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing around. I get the glove off so I can hit the camera and see what you're seeing. There's the back weld. It's okay. It's not my. You say there's the overhead, and you got that right there. And let's take a look at the front side, I guess. Make sure it's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be all right, I guess. It's not my best stuff, but we'll clean it up. Looks all right. Hey guys, well, I'm rapidly losing daylight. That's all we're gonna get done today. I gotta get this mess cleaned up, get the car pulled up in. So we'll pick this up tomorrow. Take it easy.